Alright, everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon and The Blackest Heart. Both books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today, we are going to be reviewing book number 10 in the new Jedi Order, and that is Dark Journey by Elaine Cunningham. Book number 10 in the Star Wars Legends New Jedi Order series. There's 19 books in the series. Probably the best series of Star Wars books that are out there are the New Jedi Order. They're the grimmest, darkest, most hard-hitting, heartfelt, gut-wrenching adventure novels in the Star Wars universe you're ever going to get. And trust me, I've read a lot of them. I've got my guilty pleasure in life is buying these Star Wars Legend paperbacks, and I've got an entire shelf of them right there. And when I say the New Jedi Order is the best of the group, I am not just making that. I'm not just pulling that out of my ass, folks. It's real. It's real talk. And Dark Journey is a good entry into the series. Let's talk about the cover first. You know, we always discuss graphic design and cover illustration because I love that part of book collecting too. This is a sharp-looking book, I think. I like the colors, the pinkish, purplish. God, it's got every color in the rainbow on it, to be honest with you. Is it green? Is it blue? Is it purple? Is it pink? Is it red? I don't know. It could be any of those. Cover is done by an illustrator named Stephen D. Anderson. It's basically a Photoshop thing here going on, but it's all right. It's got one of our main characters, Jaina Solo, on the cover. And what is this about? Oh, not only that, it's got a great map in here of the Star Wars galaxy. I didn't know if many of you knew the Star Wars galaxy was mapped out, all of the planets and everything. You can find out exactly where they are in the galaxy just if you use your Star Wars Google map. Oh, that's not the map. That's the character list. Your Star Wars Google map. And there is not a character list, but a list of all the books in their order. And then there's also a Dramatis Personae. Or in other words, character list. I think that's Latin for character list. All right, let's get to the book. What is it about? It starts out with a cool scene with the two of the Yushin Vong priests. Now, the Yushin Vong are the bad guys that have invaded the Star Wars galaxy. And they are bad. They're like shapeshifters, can't be killed. I mean, even the Jedi have a hard time killing them. They're just the most badass creatures that have ever entered into the Star Wars universe. They're worse than the Emperor. They're worse than Darth Vader. They're worse than all of them. So anyway, they are standing on a starship overlooking this jungle planet and kind of reminiscing about their own galaxy far, far away and how they miss it and how they are trying to overtake this new galaxy, in particular planets like the one below them, which is sort of looking very lush and ripe for the taking. Anyway, they're also discussing their evil plots. Not only that, but as they discuss their evil plots, they're giving the reader an actual, very cleverly disguised backstory to what has happened so far in this 19-book series. Because this is book 10. So we've got 9 previous books. And in that little conversation those two Yushin Vong have, they give us a really good and not awkward at all. I mean, it actually flows well. A very good backstory and synopsis of what happened in the previous 9 books. I actually thought that was really cool and well done. Anyway, Anakin Solo, Jason Solo, and Jaina Solo, or is it Jaina Solo? I don't know. These guys are the 3 main characters in this entire story, along with Luke, Leia, Han Solo, Lando. I mean, all our Chewbacca, all of our main characters. But this is more about the Solo children. This is why I like these books better than the Disney movie canon, where Leia and Han only had one child, Ben Solo, who went to the dark side. Well, in these books, they've got 3 children. Anakin, Jason, and Jaina. Now, spoiler alert, in Book 9, Star by Star, one of those children has died. At the end. It was one of the more well-done Star Wars books I've ever read. You can see my review of Star by Star just by typing in Durfee and Star by Star. The review will come right up. Anyway, spoiler. Anakin dies at the end of, and now all of the characters are dealing with his death in this book. Especially Jason and Jaina and Leia and Han, his parents and his siblings. And his 2 siblings that are left, Jason and Jaina, the twins, are kind of going down a dark path. I mean, Jason is starting to study the more darkish arts of the Jedi. So is Jaina. In fact, Jaina steals one of the Yushin Vong starships. She's kind of gone rogue. A lot of the characters that surround her, like Kip Duran and some of these other people, are starting to think that she has just lost her mind. Her mother, Leia, is also dealing with the loss of Anakin and his death, as is Han Solo. Now, Jaina is who this book is mostly about. And she's making questionable decisions throughout, based off of her wanting to get revenge for the death of her brother. That's a very typical Star Wars sort of trope, this revenge trope. Like, I gotta save my friends, I gotta use the Force to save. And she starts using the Force in ways that the good Jedi have not used the Force ever. Like the lightning bolts out the fingertips. That's typically a dark side of the Force move. The lightning bolts out the fingertips and things like that. And she and her brother Jason are turning to the dark side. Now, the question is, will they both turn to the dark side? Will neither of them turn to the dark side? Or will one or the other one turn to the dark side? Where does it all lead? This is the pivotal book in the series where it's kind of like, okay, we know halfway through this series one of these characters is going to go bad and become sort of the Ben Kenobi, or the Kylo Ren of the Legends universe. So that's what we've got to look forward to in the next books. This is another really great entry. It's a lot of action, a lot of intrigue. We get all of our characters from Luke, Leia, Han, Lando Calrissian. We get Kip Duran. We get Jason, Jaina. I'm leaving someone out. Mara Jade. All of those characters are in the book. They're all doing something different and interesting, and it's just a lot of Star Wars fun. I give this a solid 9 out of 10, and we will be reading and reviewing the next couple books in the series soon. So stay tuned, and we'll have all 19 of them reviewed eventually.